on here and talk about my experiences with angels and demons. I would make it into two separate videos because I'm not trying to play with YouTube because after a certain mark, like it's hard to upload stuff. So I'm gonna do two separate videos about that. So in this video, I am going to address angels. Now, both of my experiences has happened at night. I realized some of the most big life events for me has happened at night. God has spoken in my mind a lot at nighttime. God had verbally spoken to me at nighttime. God used angels to, so, well, my first experience with an angel, I would say it was about like 9 something at night. I was laying down in my bed, and then all of a sudden, like, I heard like these huge wings flapping in my room. Like, it sounded like something landed in my room. So you guys know those flying roaches. So like, I grabbed my phone, I turned on the flashlight to see if there was like a roach in sight, but like I didn't see anything. So then I just was like, okay. So I went back down, lay back down, and then a couple of minutes later, I heard the flapping again. Like, it sounded like something huge was landing in my room. But the thing was, I slept like a baby. Like, I slept the whole entire night. And for me, that's abnormal. Like, I told you, God likes to wake me up in the middle of the night. I can never get a full night's sleep. So I knew God's presence was in that room with me that night because whenever God is in my room, I sleep the whole night. It's like peace is over me, you know? So my second experience with angels, I really want you guys to pay attention to the time frame of this part. So I went to bed around 9 o'clock. Now, I was playing a sermon by Steven Furtick, and the sermon was about 30 minutes long. Everybody who has a cell phone right now, you know that if you are not on your phone for a certain amount of minutes, your phone shuts off, right? So I went to bed around 9 something. The video was about 30 minutes long. So my phone should have shut off probably around 9:40, 9:50. So then I was asleep 9, 10, 11, 12. I was asleep for 3 hours. So how I woke up was, oh my goodness. So I woke up at 12. But how I woke up, you know how people like slowly like wake up like that? Like, no. I was laying down and my body sprung up like that. And as my body sprung up like that, I heard like these little wind chimes in my ears. And then I heard a voice say, "You've been telling people about this dream, but they weren't supportive." And let me give you the backstory of that saying. This was around the time that God told me to get on YouTube and tell my depression story. And I was so excited about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like, listen to what God told me to do. And like, people were just like, okay. Like, they weren't really supportive of, what God has called me to do. So when I heard that voice say, "You've been telling people about this dream, but they weren't supportive," I looked down and I didn't realize my phone was on. It was a sermon by Steven Furtick, and it was called "The Dangers of Having a Dream." And the sermon was played at the very, very, very beginning. And let me tell you guys, I went to bed at 9:30. I woke up at 12. I looked up what does wind chimes mean, and it means that there was an angel that was present in your room. So this angel, while I was asleep, they took my phone, played that sermon so that I would know, listen, you need to do your assignment. They took my phone, played the sermon by Steven Furtick, played the sermon, woke me up with wind chimes so that I could hear it. To me, that was mind-blowing. Like, it was severely mind-blowing to me. But I feel like some of us have experiences with angels because there's people who honestly think, oh, that can't be real. Oh, you people are delusional. Let me tell you guys something. God wants your soul. The devil wants your soul too. You can look at what I'm saying and you could think I'm delusional or something must be mentally wrong with me. But there are people in hell right now who have the same mentality that you are currently having as you are watching this video, who are denying everything that God's people are trying to say. And they're begging God. They're like, please, Lord, please, I want to go back on earth. Give me a second chance. You know, listen to our supernatural experiences, because we're trying to tell you demons are real, angels are real. And you might not think you're not being influenced by it, but let me tell you something. When I was worldly, never had a demonic experience. Never had an angelic experience. The reason why I never had a demonic experience was because the devil already had me. And I know that's severe to say that, but when I started my faith journey with God, God actually told me, if you did not start this journey with me, you was on your way to hell. And the reason why I was on my way to hell was because I had idols in my life. And I was a Christian, you know? And it goes to say, just because you're a Christian don't mean you're going to heaven. Because a lot of us are dealing with things that God does not approve of. So please take what I'm saying with caution. I don't want you going to hell. The devil don't like you. The devil hates you. The devil hates me. You know, he wants your soul. And, you know, that's why I don't encourage you guys to watch certain things, to listen to certain things, because you guys, Hollywood painted this picture of the devil and demons as these little things with pitchforks, but they're not. You could be listening to a song and then all of a sudden you will get depressed, or you'll get angry, or you'll get horny. That was the assignment. When I used to listen to secular music, I remember I did an experiment one day. So I first played a secular song. I was so insecure and I was so depressed. Like, I covered myself, like I hated myself. But then I switched the song to a gospel song and I just threw off my jacket and like I just felt like I could conquer anything. Like, it goes to show you there are things that are influenced by the things that you're watching and you don't know it. But it's demonic things that are being influenced with secular music and secular television, and you don't know that you're being influenced by it because you're not exposed yourself to it. So I want you guys to really be cautious, really, really, truly be cautious that there is a devil, there is a God. You choose who you want to have your soul, because both of them want your soul. One of them loves you with everything that he has, and he wants the best for you. He wants you to have peace in heaven. And there's this being, that's the devil, who hates you and who wants their demons to torment you and to abuse you every second down there. So you choose who you want to have your soul. Give your life to God, because that'll be the best decision you will ever make.